Hi, this is Raina. Welcome to Dreamlight Adventures. So today I'm going to be redoing my plaza. Actually, it's been taking me like 3 days to do it, but today I put it all together and got it in this video so that I could show it to all of you. And I made it Citycore. I've been wanting to change it. It was just kind of a hodgepodge and not really like half done and half not done. So it's about time, and when Daisy's shop came, then that was my excuse. I had seen a build done by Horrible Gaming. If you haven't seen her stuff, she does an awesome job. And it showed a similar setup to what I'm doing today, so I want to give her all the credit for that. I really had never even thought about, I don't know why, had never even thought about lining up the buildings this way. I was always putting them the other way, but I really liked the city build that she did, and so because of that I decided to change to more of the horizontal setup. So one of the things I decided to do was to put the confectionery shop opposite of Daisy's shop. Since they're both curved buildings, I felt like they complemented each other that way. And then I had another goal, which was to cover a lot of the ground so that I wouldn't have items spawning all over the place. So I went through, like I put the roads down, the paths down, and then I'd go through and see the next day what was left. And wherever something was spawning, I would add some more pathing there, or a flower or something. I do have a little yard that I left, and I'll show you that in a little bit. As always though, you'll see that I have changes in the video. I don't really have much of a plan before I start a speed build, so there's always changes, and I hope it doesn't hop too much from one thing to another, because that's the other thing about when I do speed builds. I don't always stick with the same building at the same time. Sometimes I just do a few things over here and a few things over there. So it does seem like I have a lot of transitions, but really I'm just hopping all over the place. So for now, I'll just let you relax and watch the build, and I'll come back at the end for the walkthrough. Here we go. I was really pleased with how it turned out. I love the view every angle except this one. Gaston, you're so rude. Get out of the way. So, but I also love that stair as it goes up and you can see the castle in the background. I really like that a lot too. So I decided to put two that's not what they are. They're not waterfalls, but you know what I mean. Fountains, water fountains, that would be correct, at the front there. And I had that done. And then just today, the Remy's fountain came out. So we actually have 3 fountains now in this little place. And I don't really have Remy's fountain where I would like it to be. But I think I'm going to do a more elegant Remy's in Eternity Isle, and I'll do a speed belt on that. And here we have disappearing furniture. That's still happening to me. I don't know if everybody's still having that problem or not. So on this side I put Daisy's, and then Scrooge's, and then Remy's restaurant. And so I thought it was a nice place to put like a outdoor fast food restaurant, so I put the little octopus guy there. And this is one of the gazebos. I kind of mirrored them one at each end and tried to do pretty much the same. It's not exactly the same because the side, some of the areas are not exactly the same dimension, so it couldn't be exactly the same. And then I put a couple tables out for Remy's. I always like to do that. I love this view, this shot, like right down the road. And I also loved Oswald's car and the little motorcycle. I'm not really sure what what show that was in, but I like the way it makes it seem as if that would be a little road there more than a pathway. And this is Remy's fountain. It's really nice. I was very happy with it. And I just cleaned up everything, but because I still have these little spots that want to spawn, they clutter up very fast. So now Mike and Solly's house, I turned to the side and put that sign there as if it's like the comedy house or playhouse of town. And I like that little sign. And our 2 resident comedians on that sign. Now back here, this is my house to the left. I'm very humble. I keep small houses for myself. I don't want anything too grandiose, but I decided to keep this one back here. I really like it, and so I didn't change it other than really to try to make it more spawn proof too, and that's why there's some of the different things there. And then down here I put the French bakery, which I debated putting in Belle's Village, which I feel like it does belong there, but I don't want to do the inside of another bakery right now, so eventually it'll probably get over there. And Remy's house, just added a little greenery for looks there. And then this is my little yard, and so this is where I want everything to spawn, and I'll just keep filling in the holes until I do get everything to spawn back here. And I put Mickey's water tower back here because I think it's super cute. So let's look at it at night. I think it looks so pretty at night. I just love it. And see, Gaston isn't even here to ruin the view. So you can just see right up to the castle there. I love the lighting. It's just, I just think it's very pretty. And I tend to like nighttime anyway. I don't know if you've been to Gatlinburg or something like that. Gatlinburg will stay open very late. I remember being there, and my kids were in strollers, and it was 1 o'clock in the morning, and we were getting an ice cream. And it just kind of reminds me of that because it's just like everything's lit up and it's dark, and I just think it's pretty. Oh, see, there's Gaston. He just can't keep out of every shot. So, well, anyway, I hope this helps your build and gives you some ideas too. And like I said, I want to give Horrible Gaming the credit for giving me this idea. She's definitely the inspiration. I did want to mention that the paths I did the way they did because I like greenery. So I liked that strip of green going through there. I like the grass. But other than that, I think that's it. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have an awesome day.